Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the URL Sunday Championship. I'm Frowny, your host, and we are on race 2 of round 1. Reverse grid for this one. So AD, he's out here on first, hoping to redeem himself and just forget about the first race, really, just forget it even happened. But yeah, he's out here in first. Mediums and hards to go for this race as well. And as you can see there, AD's gone for the hards off the start line. Hawkeye in second, also on the hards. Flash in third on the mediums. It'll be one to watch then. See what he can do against the two in front of him. DB there in fourth on hards. Viking there in fifth in mediums. Nordy in sixth on hards. Ginger in seventh on hards. Quay in 8th on hards, Willard in 9th on hards, Harry G in 10th on hards, Gower 11th in hards, and Sky, Mr. Winner of round 1, is also starting on hards. So we've only really got the two, Viking and Flash, gone for the medium strats. So we'll see how that plays out over the course. I'm not too sure what the pit stops will be like. Maybe the tank should do quite well, so maybe looking lap 5 maybe. But again, we'll see it as the race progresses. Here we are, so down to the start line, waiting for the lights to go green, and they're off. A little bit of a start uphill for the lads at the back there. We'll see these lot come down to the first corner. From DB's there. The Derby flag on the side there, he's gone very wide, giving Flash the opportunity straight away on their mediums. DB's just holding his line. Well done, DB, well recovered there, mate. Kept his position, kept his foot in it, not giving Flash any time to get past. Yeah, Viking there in 5th, all following through fine. Ginger and Coy, Ginger, Coy, Nordy. So Ginger in a Texaco sandwich. Willard there 9th, and he's got 3 quick lads all behind him. Harry G, Gower, Sky. Quickly go back up here. Flash, DB still giving it some. Little bit of door banging there behind. I think that's just a lot of cars on one corner. You've got nearly 6 cars there all going into one corner, trying to find their lines, jiggling for positions. Ginger with a half-second penalty. It's going to give these 4 behind the chance to now just go past. Oh no, he's got to do a lap first, sorry. We just watch this big battle. All these cars, look at them everywhere. Harry G the inside, Gower the inside. Both of them have gone past Ginger. Oh, we've seen a car. Viking's gone. Viking's spun out on that corner. And let's go back. We'll catch up with these guys. Sky's at the back there. We'll just see if he was touched or... Let's have a look what happened. Round and first. Slight tag there by Nordy. I don't know if that was going to be a racing incident or not. Unfortunate. Again, a lot of cars coming together. If you watch from Sky's point of view, look at that in front of him. Everyone's trying to find lines, trying to pick their positions. You see Ginger on the outside battling with Gower. Harry G just in front of him. Sky's now pulling to the inside. Willard's going to want the inside. They all pile that way. Another car off in the front there. We'll get back to this car as well. Just see Sky going around the outside there of Willard. These two have done well. Gary there. Gower, sorry, in front. Harry G's a bit further up. Up in front of these lot. Oh, a little coming together. Sorry, but I want to go back and see what happens to... Oh, it's DB. DB there with Flash. Oh, just outbraked himself, and the bit of track he wanted to go into, was already taken up there by Flash. Good avoiding action there from DB. It's unfortunate. Both aiming for the same bit of tarmac. But great driving by DB just to back out. We're back at this point again now where we're just seeing Gower tagging Ginger's rear quarter. Or Ginger's slightly wide. He's giving Gal the option. I'll stay with this view now. You can see quite a lot going on now with the little battle. It's giving Sky now the opportunity to go at the inside of Gal. A little touch again, coming together. See Willard thinking about it. He's just backed out slightly. Ginger now with a 1 second penalty. So he's going to drop him to the back of this group. They're all on their hard tyres. They're all chasing down Harry G with a slipstream. Ginger moves over to the left off the racing line. That frees up Sky now to see what's happening in front of him here. There's Coy. Great line there, a little careful. Well done Sky. He just slightly backed out there. He tapped him, but again, just going for the same bit of tarmac. You see 80 in. Oh, the boys are in. 2 laps. All in. So Harry G's the only one that decided to stay out. Thinks he can do all right. So Harry G and Ginger both stayed out. All the hard runners though were all in now. So a little quick pit stop, 2 laps. Only 2 laps you have to do on the hards on the sprint races. 3 laps it is on the endurance races that will come later on in the season. Viking there stayed out obviously on the mediums. See these lads come out now. Nordy out, 80 out, Sky's out there. Provisionally 3rd, possibly. We'll see, but he's got company. They all fill up? No. So Gower and Sky didn't fill up. Coy's filled up, put a chunk in. We'll see if the others have to worry about fuel saving later on. Give Coy the opportunity to go. Willard, he didn't fuel either, tyres only. BB after his accident is on his out lap in 12th. We've watched Sky and Gal. I'm sure they're going to be hunting these down. Let's get back out of this view now. Nordy there in 7th position. AD there 6th. Viking 5th. Ginger still on the hards. Him and Harry G might be coming in this lap as you see Hawkeye and Flash going at it. Harry G, half second penalty. That's not going to help his cause now. Is he going to fuel? Just watch him go in. Ginger stayed out again on the hards. He's going for a different strat. We just watched Hawkeye flick to the inside line now. Going for 1st position, lap 4. Both giving lots of space. Yeah, Flash giving plenty of space. Kind of like the first race as well. Good racing knowledge. Just left him going. We'll quickly flick back. Harry G's on his way out the pits. See Willard's gone past, AD's gone past. Where's Sky? Harry G's just come out in front there. So Harry G's just come out behind Sky and he's got Coy and Nordy right behind. Gower's had an issue. He's right down there now. He's had an issue somewhere. I believe no one else has waited for him, so it must have been a mistake. Go back up through these lads here. Harry G's going to have to serve that penalty. He's going to drop him away from the back of the Haribo machine. That is Sky. We watch AD go around the corner onto the big long straight. Viking just in front of him on the medium still. Again, you can see Ginger, Hawkeye and Flash, top 3 runners. Ginger still on the hards. He hasn't pitted for their mediums. He's obviously prefers the hards. We'll see if he goes into the pits this time. Nope, stays out on the hards again. He's not losing time to the front 2, to be fair to him. What are they doing? 38.8, 39.8, 38.0. So he's on his hards. He is quicker than the 2 in front. Viking there, fastest lap on the mediums, 37.4. As you watch AD, he's coming over for his first proper lap, 37.9. Sky, 36.8, taking 0.2 off the fastest lap. Going to put AD under plenty of pressure in the next couple of laps, I would say. But he's got Harry G behind him. Coy there in 8th. Willard and Nordy going at it, 9th and 10th. Willard with a great move there around the outside into the tight twisty section, up under the bridge. Well done, Willard. Great overtake, slightly wide, but you can get away with that. And there's Coy with a half-second penalty again. He's cut the corner coming up the hill. Yellow flags, yellow flags. Where are we at? What's going on? Flash is down there in 4th, so I'm guessing it's him. We'll just watch this. He's caught. He's not let Hawkeye get away with him, but after he overtook him down that straight, he's looking at the inside. Both come around this corner. Ginger slightly wide. Oh, big slide there from Flash. Just got stuck coming out of that corner. Couldn't catch it. Giving the lads around him opportunity to get past. Flash just going to get himself going. We flick back to where we were. AD there, Sky right behind him. Harry G just behind these two in 7th. Coy's got that half-second penalty through the S's coming up the hill. So he's going to drop off the back of these three as we watch Sky now putting AD under attack. Straight for the inside line. Sin, there's a couple of ways through, but if you're on the inside, you can just slow it down just like that. Give AD no chance, no switchback on opportunities. Haven't got the speed to go around the outside. As you see, Hawkeye and Ginger both in the pits there. Oh, Hawkeye was on the hards. I apologise. I thought he was on the mediums. Hawkeye there on the hards. So he was doing a good job out the front. But as you see them two pit, Harry G's now going for AD. AD's got the inside. Watch the boys behind as well. Side by side, you've got Nordy and lads. Hawkeye's just coming out. Willard's there. Harry G's round the outside of AD on that first corner. Good racing between the two of them. But that's played well into Harry G's hands. Now he can just concentrate, keeping up with Sky and getting up to the back of him. Us two in front still have to pit. But we'll go back down because we've got a little Texaco battle going on here with the Chem Block machinery. Is the Chem Block one or the Monster? No, yeah, it is Chem Block. Oh, big slide there from Nordy. Huge slide. Huge slide. What's he done? Great, down. He's on it, on the pedal. Oh, power oversteered. Go on. Oh, unlucky, so unlucky, Nordies. Even that low gears. Look at this, is in. Changes down to 2nd gear. Tries to protect himself, changing to 3rd. And just, yeah, complete power oversteer. Unlucky Nordy. That's again giving Willard and Coy a little bit of respite now, as they can carry on the attack onto AD, who's obviously on his mediums. We'll go back, see how we're getting on behind. Got Hawkeye there and Ginger, 8th and 9th. Doing fantastically. They both had their pits. Ginger went obviously a lot longer on the hards. So did Hawkeye. So they're on a lot fresher. As you see Ginger down the inside. Is that going to give Hawkeye the chance for a switch back? It has. They're now side by side. Gower there just in the background. Kept Ginger. Ginger's managed to keep his position. Again, we'll just watch down to this start-finish line. See how they get. Big battle up in front as well. Hawkeye goes to the inside. Ginger's stuck to the outside line. Ginger broke a lot later. Manages to keep the position. Good drive in there from Ginger. Kept his place. We'll flick up to this battle of 3. Got Coy, AD and Willard. Coy's got past AD down that first start-finish line. Starting home straight. Willard will be looking to do the same thing now as well. He's right up behind AD. He's him and Coy have been coming through the pack together, or it was the 3 of them. But unfortunately, Nordy got a big slide coming out of the corner there in the tunnel. You see Willard just sighting AD up for a move now. He's just got him where he wanted him. He's kept him there. He's snuck to the inside line. AD's got to give him space. You've got to leave a car for him. You see Willard now. He'll take that inside line all the way down to the hairpin. Car's just in front of him. Flashing just in front of Coy there. As these lads go. Again, Willard. Good. Oh, 80 come through there. You saw the space. He had a great bit of speed through that corner, but Willard's just managed to take the smack on the side of the head and keep his position. So a little bit of a bang there between the two, but again, just racing. That's what happens in racing. But they've both been respectful. Willard there, defensive move, giving 80, right, you want it, you've got to go the long way around. And 80 obliges, he goes, takes a big long swing round the outside, both pinched, both put together. Speed carried on there from 80, well done on the outside line. Just touching, just be careful lads, careful. Well backed out, well done again. Good racing between the two. Half a second penalty there for 80. He'll be upset with that. I think it was possibly the little coming together that just knocked him wide. Crappy penalty tactics with Gt7. Unfortunately, their penalty system isn't the best, but it is what it is. Same for everyone. You see again, Coy and Flash just up the road, so we'll go flick to them because Willard's definitely going to get that place off of 80. So Harry G's past Will at Flash. Now Coy easily just drives up alongside him. Got a great exit out of the corner. And they're going. It should be Coy now into fourth. You can see Sky and Harry G in front of him. Again, second and third, sorry. Bear in mind, Viking hasn't pitted yet. I believe he started on the mediums, so he's still got to make his pit stop. So these are provisional first and second, third for Coy. So we'll see how that goes. But Flash is still there right behind him. Next we've got Willard. He's dealt with a battle with Ginger and AD. He'll be looking to get back up behind Coy where he was previously. As we see there, AD, Ginger, Gower on the charges up to 9th. He's got his way past Hawkeye on his way back to the front. 9 laps in, 6 to go. So he could, let's see what his times are. Say 37, he had no overtakes. Say 36 halves. So he's quicker by a second on Ginger. 2.5. AD, he's a chunk, 2.5 seconds quicker than the guy, and then him, Willard. But these boys have been battling bumper to bumper for the whole race so far, definitely since they've pitted anyway. 80 was there in provisional first, switched onto the mediums. He's got others that have come up alongside him and pressured him, but Willard now on a move on Flash. As you see, 80 and Ginger also having a little go together. Let's see if we can watch all of these. Flash sticking to the inside. He's giving Willard still something to think about. 80 defends well. Oh, Flash just gone to the left. Big wheel spin moment again. Well caught though by Flash. That's unfortunately put him back to 8th, giving Ginger a free pass on him. Again, the little battles is you've got Willard there still in 5th. Coy just up the road there. And you've got 80 just behind him in 6th. Ginger in 7th. Flash now in 8th. Gower there in 9th. Not far behind these boys. I did say I was counting. His lap times are a lot quicker than the group in front of him. So he's got the opportunity. It's going to be a big ask to get past them all, but it's definitely a good opportunity here for Gower. He needs to pick his places and pick them off real quick. Flash with another big slide coming out that corner. That's definitely giving Gower the opportunity. He'll want to get past him as quick as he can. Keep his momentum going. We'll see if he'll set him up here. Just picked him off. Braked early. Good run there from Gower out of the corner. Just dropped a second just to make sure he had a good run. Flash goes defensive. Gower's going to keep him there pinned up against the railings. Now he's switched across, hopefully to carry the speed that he had. He's nearly in front. He's in front now. Is he going to pull across in front of him? No, he's left him. Good late break in there from Gower. Flash just behind. Unlucky there for Flash with the spin the lap before. But yeah, Gower's on the charge now. He'll be wanting to get on the back of the group in front. We'll just see Ginger and AD still battling. Willard now gained a space and him up to Coy. So spread out a tiny bit. Let's go and look at these boys up at the front. We kind of neglected these a little bit because there's been so much going on behind them. But Harry G there in third position, 36.3 his quickest lap. Sky in front with the fastest lap again, 36.0. So Sky just seems to have the pinch on people at the minute, and he's I wouldn't say steady 36s, but he is banging the 36s in. Just put it that way. Viking here, 36.8 on his last lap also, doing a great job. If you're looking at his lap times, 37s the whole way through, so good consistent pace, which I like to see. It's always doesn't matter if it's first or 12th. If you're hitting consistent laps all the time and doing, you know, your corners and your apexes, you're doing a fantastic job, no matter what the lap time is. But yeah, Viking doing well. He's got to pit though, so we see a lot of the lads come in on lap 2. Yeah, Vikings come in now. Got plenty of grip and fuel. He'll be just wanting to get onto them hards, but that's going to release Sky now off into first position. So our race leader's changed. Harry G's also on his way past. Let's see where Viking comes out in regards to Coy. No, still in the pits. So Coy's there. Willard's there. Gower's got past Ginger and AD. I'll apologise, but I will go back again. So watch it from here. So after Gower got past Flash, then the very next lap he's caught right up onto the back of Ginger and AD, who have been battling it out most of this race. But the second half of the race, Gower switches to the inside. AD defends. Gower's through the centre. It's a little Gower through the centre there. Matt 2 for 1. What a fantastic move, Gower. Well done. Well done to all three of you for, you know, keeping it nice and clean. It's difficult when you've got 3 cars going into a tight corner like that. But brilliant job between the 3. So Gower gets past and AD and Ginger still going at it. Exactly what I said though, Gower with the pace. He's got a couple up the road here as we just watched Viking come out. He's just behind these lads, up with Flash and Hawkeye. Flash with half a second, so he's going to give these Viking a good chance. He's onto his hards though. Let's flick back to this little group here. Haley's not giving up on the back of Gower. Slightly wide through the S's. Again, that's just going to give Ginger the opportunities now to put it up the inside, which he's looking at. He's definitely sticking that Harry bow in there, isn't he? As we see these go down Gower. We'll just see Willard there up in there. No, sorry. Yes, it is Willard just up in front. No, Gower got through these a lot quicker than maybe he expected, so that's going to spur him on now to charge forward. Ginger with a good run out of that corner, banking on the slipstream. You see Flash taking his penalty in the background. No, not quite close enough. Flash's penalties put Viking up into 8th. Hawkeye there into 9th. Again, just watch this little battle. Ginger's right up behind AD. He's going to take the opportunity. Is he going to defend? No, AD's gone wide. No, he's switched back to the inside. Well done there by AD. Carried his momentum, then switched back, giving Ginger a long way round at this first corner. Goes in deep, tees it off. Great run off the corner now up the hill. He's back on 80. 80 took the nice curve where Ginger pointed the corner off to get the better exit. Again, it's so difficult when you're close to each other going through here. Both doing well. Up to the long right-hander under the bridge. Kink to the left. 80 and Ginger still going at it. Viking Hawkeye just behind. They've been together as well. Flash is not far behind them after his penalty. We'll go up and see how we're getting on. Gower there, we can see Willard. You can see him. He might be getting closer. We'll check the lap times. But again, Willard's not far off Coy either, so 2 laps to go. Harry G and Sky out in first and second. No issues for them 2 boys at the minute. The battles seem to be a bit further back. Coy slightly getting bent out of shape on that corner. Willard with a good run. Oh, Ginger and 80 having a fisticuff again in the corner. Let's have a look. Let's go back. Ginger again to the outside, 80 to the inside. Ginger's carried the speed round the outside. I think that was just a racing incident. Ginger had the speed, ran the outside, kept the momentum. 80 then couldn't go any further wide. Ginger's car was already there. Again, Ginger going defensive. 80 on the outside of him. Side by side into the first corner. Both giving each other a little bit of space. Ginger, I think, might have just backed off there. I think he might have thought that he hit 80 in the door, but I would have said that's just racing incident there between the 2, but that's given 80 the opportunity to get back in first, in front of him. Where are these 2? Let's have a quick look. So he done a 36.8, Willard did. 36.4 for Gower, 0.4 seconds quicker. Might get him, but we'll have a little look, see what happens. Yeah, and then the same again. But you've got Coy 37.2, so he's gapping Willard. He's gapping Harry G with a half a second penalty. Corner cutting penalty. I don't think it will drag him in towards too far towards Coy, but it's definitely going to give Coy an incentive there. As you watch Harry G come around the last corner. Coy in third, Willard in fourth, Gower there in fifth, Ginger in sixth, 87th, Viking in eighth, Hawkeye in ninth, Nordy there in 10th after his earlier accident. Good recovery drive there from Nordy though to get himself up to 10th. 37.1, quickest lap on the last lap. And you got DB just behind him there in 11th. He had that crash into the first corner also. Right thing to do though. He got out of the way. He could have rear-ended Flash, I think it was, but he took it and he went off. And then now Flash has had big issues. Selling the big issue down the high street is a 1:58 lap time. So yeah, he must have had it. He was there, but we're on the final lap as we'll quickly go back through these. I think it is fairly done now. Gower is there in Willard. Ginger and 80 are still fighting behind, so Ginger's got back in front of 80 for the I don't know how many times between them 2. But he's doing a good job there on the last lap. I think it's going to be done deal, so I'll quickly switch, but we'll go back if need be. There's Sky taking it nice and easy into that last corner. No need to panic, don't need to be too aggressive. Just slot it round the corner. Again, well done to Sky, fantastic job. Recently voted as a #1 fan favourite. The independent poll all decided that they love Sky, and he's definitely repaying that love there. With first position, Harry G coming across in second, Coy in third, Willard fourth. Good recovery drive by Gower, got to fifth. He'll be a bit annoyed still, but not bad. Ginger 7th, 8th. 6th, 87th, Viking in 8th. Them two both getting caught by Viking towards the end there. Hawkeye in 9th. Nordy comes across in 10th. DB in 11th. And Flash in 12th as he comes down to the hill. As you can see from his lap times, he had a big smash or something off there. I can't remember when he pitted. I know he was on the mediums. I think he pitted earlier, but coming across there in 12th. Well done to Flash. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of race 2 on the round 1 at Deep Forest Raceway. Again, fantastic race. Lots going on. Great battling by the group there. That at the beginning, there's 6 cars all trying to get into one corner. It's so difficult when you're in the moment. It's even more exciting when you're watching it as well. But again, congratulations to Sky, top man, 2 race wins, 2 fastest laps, and the pole. So that is a massive chunk of points for the first round. Congratulations. Thank you very much for watching again. Next week we are at Laguna Seca for round 2. Again, sprint race. I don't think the weather should be an issue there. It might be night time, depending on what people pick, but the weather, I think it should be normal racing, softs, no wet races or anything like that. There we go. Thank you very much, and speak to you next time. Bye bye.